On my podcast with Paul and Scotty, Onion Nuggets / Deep Fat Fried, we took a look at Kyle Kulinski ranking every what was it he ranked in that? He ranked every fast food place. And his rankings, his fast food rankings were just terrible. Terrible, man. And I like Kyle. You know, we're not like super close friends, but I'd say we're like very friendly, casual acquaintances. We get along. We've had a few little conversations here and there. He's a fucking cool guy. His fast food rankings were terrible. Terrible. And we all, me and Scotty and Paul all were just like flabbergasted by some of the choices, man. And so then today, when I was putting on my suggestion thread for Abandoned Hope, where I get these clips from, if you're watching this as a clip, then someone sent me a Kyle ranks every chip. And I'm like, well, maybe is his chip taste going to be better than his taste in fast food places? And based on what I'm seeing, no. So first of all, I noticed that the ratings on this are in the toilet. It's got 1.2 thousand likes to 926 dislikes, so very disliked video. And it says here, the top comment is, Kyle has the taste in chips of an 89-year-old nursing home patient. So I'm not thrilled about seeing, I mean, like, look, my boy Kyle, I respect his political takes. I don't always agree with his political takes, but he always explains them well. He always lays out exactly why he's thinking what he's thinking. So you can always follow his logic. I've never heard Kyle espouse a position where I heard it and I said to myself, I cannot follow the logic of your statement, sir. I do not understand where you're coming from. I could never say that about a Kyle political take. Even if I disagree with it, even if I'm like, I disagree with your logic, I don't think that what you're saying makes sense. That's never happened on the political front. But when I saw that fast food ranking thing, Kyle's logic broke the fuck down, man. His logic on that was dog shit. And I'm assuming that this chip video is going to be much the same. And someone in the chat just made a great point. Owen in the chat just said, what can you expect from a skinny? And I agree. But look, sometimes skinnies are eaters, man. I have known plenty of skinnies in my life that they're just these dudes that have the cheetah metabolism, man, and they eat relentlessly, but they just never gain weight. And but I don't think Kyle's much of an eater, man, because his fast food rankings were terrible, and I'm assuming his chip rankings are going to be terrible and triggering. Let's take a look. I know it's not the biggest, most substantive thing in the world, but still, I think sometimes we just need a video that doesn't fucking matter. Let's take a look. Hey, if you like this clip, you might like the full stream, which I do every Sunday, more or less, over on the Pessimist Productions Patreon, link down below. Thank you kindly. I see Cheetos is the first on this list here. And I swear to fucking God, dude, if Cheetos gets anything less than a B, I'm gonna be fucking triggered right out of the fucking gate. If he fucking says Cheetos is C tier, D tier, or F tier, then we enemies right from the fucking jump on this. Now, personally, I'm putting Cheetos, I'm debating between S and A tier with them Cheetos.
Right off the jump, we're going to be controversial as hell.
Oh my God, don't do it. Don't do it, you piece of... I'm warning you, Kyle. I will kick your ass, all right? I'm going to come beat the shit out of you. If them Cheetos, I will accept a B. I will accept a B. If those Cheetos are in C, D, or F, you're getting your ass beat. In fact, if they're in F, I'm coming to kill you, Kyle. I am coming to literally murder you. Okay, I just want to say as a disclaimer, for monetization reasons, I'm not actually going to kill Kyle. I'm not actually threatening him. Okay? But I am going to fucking kill him. You know? I mean, I'm just saying that as a disclaimer. In reality, I am going to travel to wherever he lives, and I am going to strangle the life out of him if those Cheetos go in F. If they're in D, he's going to the hospital for 2 weeks. If they're in C, he's just getting a standard issue ass beating. If they're in B, I will forgive him. If they are in A, we are good. If they are in S...
Cheetos. I am not a fan of Cheetos. I'm not a fan of the puffy Cheetos, although those I think are slightly better.
Ooh.
I'm not a fan of the crunchy Cheetos. I think, honestly, they're massively overrated. I would prefer cheddar goldfish to Cheetos. I would prefer basically any kind of Cheez-It to Cheetos. I think Cheetos taste cheap, and I just flat out dislike them. So right off the jump here, I'm going F tier on Cheetos.
He's dead. He's fucking dead, dude. I'm not even fucking around. He's gonna die. Bullshit. I can tolerate some craziness, okay? I can tolerate some wacky shit. But this I am not fucking tolerating. No. Kyle is... we're flying. Someone send me Kyle's docs. He's getting murdered. Like, this is not happening, all right? He is no longer allowed to live on the same planet as me. This cannot be. R.I.P. Kyle.
Yeah, go ahead. Click out of the video. I don't give a This is the place for spitting straight facts.
I ain't clicking on no video, Kyle. I'm coming to kill you. I am coming to your house. I am wrapping my hands around your neck. I'm strangling the life from you. I am going to leave you a cold, dead husk. And then when this happens, and the police look at this video and me saying this, I'll be like, "Them's was jokes, officer." Well, your DNA was at the scene. I don't know how that got there. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to get away with it on a technicality somehow. I'm going to find me a top-tier lawyer because you know what? I'm going to go to the Cheetos Corporation. Whatever company makes Cheetos, I'm going to tell them beforehand, I'm about to murder a man for these Cheetos. And you're going to give me some money so that I can hire a top-tier lawyer and get off on the charges. And then you're going to use it in your marketing. Cheetos, good enough to kill a motherfucker. That's the plan, baby. I've thought of everything.
That's what we're going to do. Or when I say straight facts, what I mean is completely and utterly subjective opinion that...
It's not subjective, dude. Cheetos A tier at least, bro. Cheetos at least an A tier, probably S tier. Okay?
I will mask as fact.
I need to get me... Do we have Cheetos? I couldn't find any Cheetos. But I did get some fucking Famous Amos cookies. Which, is that on here? No. They're not really chips, so it makes sense they wouldn't be. But whatever. I mean, there's some stuff on here. I mean, Cheez-Its are not fucking chips either. Those are crackers. Goldfish are crackers. Most of the shit on here, I mean, some of the shit on here is not chips.
With over-the-top bravado. Anyway, all right, next we got Doritos here. I don't know which Doritos this is, though. I'm not sure which one the purple bag is. But generally, I have a...
What is the purple bag? Anyone know? Does anyone recognize those Doritos? I don't eat that flavor. I think I've had it before. It's like sweet chili or something. I've had those before. They're pretty good. I'd say the C or B.
Pretty low opinion of Doritos. I'm not the biggest Doritos fan in the world, so I'm going D tier on this one. And that's sort of like a stand-in, too, for like nacho cheese and Cool Ranch would be in about the same territory. I told you, we're coming out the gates hot on this.
What the fuck is wrong with Kyle, dude? Like, when God fashioned Kyle, that's right, I'm a theist now. Because only God could fuck up the universe this bad. When God fashioned Kyle's taste buds, he was fucking drunk or something, dude. Like, he crossed a wire in there. Like, this don't make no sense.
This one, I got a bunch of controversial opinions, but I also have a bunch of majoritarian positions that we will get to at some point as we go down the list here. All right, these Fritos, they got the twists in them.
Fritos are not good. Fritos are good in a chili, like a Frito pie. They're not good on their own. Fritos on their own, it's like disgusting. Not disgusting, but it's like, it's uninspired. So, of course, he's probably going to put an A tier or something, right?
I think this one, is this the one with like the chili stuff on it? I'm not sure, but I remember really liking these. I remember really liking the twisty ones. I'm low-key, this is a solid A tier right here. Funyuns, pretty good.
The fucking dude. What? Like, this is insanity. These are not the fucking taste buds of a fucking normal human being. This motherfucker got Cheetos and Doritos. Chilling in D and F tier. He's got fucking Fritos Twists up in fucking A tier. Like, whoa, man, Fritos. That's what's good. Like, this is the kind of shit. Cancel. I agree. This is the kind of shit get motherfuckers canceled right here. Like, if Kyle was like, yeah, I 50 people, I'd be like, okay. Well, I still like you, Kyle. By the way, Fritos are better than Doritos. Get the fuck out of here. I never want to see you again, bitch. Get the fuck out. I'm throwing you off a cliff. Ah! Dead.
Good. I remember
Funyuns are more trash, so of course Funyuns are going to be up there too, right?
Expecting them to taste like buns, and they did not. They tasted better than expected, but I never really go out of my way to pick Funyuns because they're just mediocre in a sea of awesomeness that is generally chips.
This is making me conservative. Me too. You know what? Trump 2024, bro. I can't fucking deal with this. I can't be on the same side as this motherfucker. Trump 2024. This happened. I've been convinced.
All right, baked Lays. Look, anything that's baked, keep it real. F tier. Anything, and I remember back in the
baked Lays are fucking pretty goddamn good, dude. The baked Lays are not like what? This motherfucker's wires are literally fucking crossed. I mean, the baked, don't get me wrong, it's not as good as a real fucking chip, but it's pretty fucking good still. That baked shit, for by and large, is B tier shit. Middle of the pack. It don't deserve to be down there in fucking F. Let's just see where he ends up. I can't listen to this anymore. What the? How does this all end up?
This is not a chip list. Veggie things, veggie straws. Did they have like some?
Dude, well, combos ain't chips. You still ranked them. You still fucking ranked them, bitch. Whatever. Okay, so a bunch of shit he just flat out refused to rank because his skinny ass probably didn't even fucking try them. Doesn't even rate Takis, man. How the fuck? How the fuck are you an American that I have seen wearing those flame shirts? I've seen Kyle literally wearing that fucking flame. How does a motherfucker wearing that flame shirt? How is that motherfucker of all people never had no fucking Takis, okay? All right, let's take a look at this. What is an S tier? The S tier chips in the fucking twisted, delusional psyche of Kyle Kulinski are Ruffles cheddar and Ruffles sour cream and onion. The middest of the fucking mid, my friends. It don't get much more mid than that. I'm not saying those are garbage chips. I'm not saying I turned down them chips, but that's some uninspired fucking shit right there. That is the blandest of the fucking bland. Then in the A tier, you got fucking Fritos flavor twists. I mean, all the Fritos, look, the chili cheese Fritos and the original Fritos, all this shit's in the A tier. How the fuck? Fritos are literally only good in Frito pie. You got a fucking Frito pie. You got Fritos and chili and cheese. That shit's the bomb. You got Fritos by themselves. That shit is fucking ass. How the fuck? Cheez-Its white cheddar and original Cheez-Its are pretty much where they belong, in my opinion. I will say that for Kyle. He's shown that, like, every once in a while he can bumble his way into reason on this. But, yeah. So those are where they belong, in my opinion. Flavor blasted goldfish, I'd put it more like a B tier, but I can accept A tier. But regular, how the fuck is regular goldfish and flavor blasted goldfish in the same fucking tier? So why even flavor blast them? If it doesn't make them any better, why even fucking bother? At least have the fucking brain power to put the regular ass goldfish a rung fucking below. To signify the fact that yes, flavor blasted is fucking better. The Munchies, which is just, it's a Dorito, it's a pretzel, it's a Cheeto. Huh? Doritos, he doesn't like. Cheetos, he doesn't like. So how the fuck does a snack mix that is half fucking Cheetos and Doritos, how the fuck is that A tier? That doesn't even make fucking logical sense. What brings it up? The pretzel? Oh man, but those pretzels though. Woo-hoo-hoo! Smart Food white cheddar fucking popcorn is an A tier chip in the world of fucking Kyle Kulinski. It's that fucking stale ass, eat 2 bites and you got 50 fucking kernels in your teeth bullshit is an A tier snack food in the twisted, perverse mind of this fucking lunatic. And then French onion sun chips, which do belong there. Okay. In the B tier, we got Funyuns. Whatever. I mean, they don't belong there, but whatever. They probably only belong one rung below, but then you got Gardetto's fucking snack mix. So somehow this snack mix is beat by this snack mix that contains half shit that we know Kyle despises. How the fuck? Then you have Sun Chips Harvest Cheddar, which belongs 1 or 2 rungs above it, where it is. Sea salt and vinegar in the B tier. It belongs S tier, in my opinion. Sea salt and vinegar chips are fucking dope. Lay's Sour Cream and Onion, Lay's Classic. They're probably about where they fucking belong. And then Pringles Sour Cream and Onion. Those little fucking styrofoam fucking fake Pringle chips. No fucking flavor of Pringles belongs above a fucking C tier. That's for like when you're a little kid and you just like, wow, they're all stacked up. Then you're supposed to reach an age where you go like, this is fake fucking bullshit. This sucks. Whatever. Maybe it's a guilty pleasure. In C tier, Bugles are where they fucking belong. The Cape Cod chips, in my opinion, those are where they belong. The Cheez-It Hot and Spicy, I couldn't tell you. Then you got 2 Chex mixes, okay? Once again, remember, Kyle's favorite fucking snack mix contains Doritos and Cheetos, both of which he rates down here. But somehow, the best snack mix is half made of shit he doesn't like. And all the other snack mixes apparently are just fucking mid. Then in the D tier, you got fucking Doritos and Cheeto Puffs, which is already just like, what are you fucking smoking? What fucking flavor of crack makes you think this way? Then you got cheddar cheese and pizza combos. Dude, combos, I will tell you this, guys. I'm not saying they're amazing. I'd probably only put them in B myself, maybe even C. But when I'm on a road trip, combos are my jam. That is my road trip snack food because they have the right amount of fucking crunch to keep you awake on a long drive in the fucking dead of night. And then in the D tier now, you got Cool Ranch and Nacho Cheese Dorito. Like literally the most American fucking chips there are. Undisputed fucking S tier championship level fucking chips. Consigned to the fucking D bin by this D bag. Then Lay's barbecue. Even though the other Lay's flavors are up fucking in the B tier, for some reason Lay's barbecue decides I'll just put on that one. Like, oh yeah, that just belongs in fucking D tier. No idea why. Wait a minute! The pretzels are down here too. Wait a minute. So this Munchies snack mix that's made literally of Cheetos, Doritos, and pretzels, and the only other thing is a Sun Chip, yet every single one of those items, apparently Doritos are D tier, okay? Pretzels are fucking D tier, and Cheetos are F tier, but somehow, when you combine them all into one bag, they suddenly become an A tier snack food? How the does that make sense? Troll list, you found the missing link? I mean, it has to be. We have to go back and find the moment when he fucking selected these and see how he even fucking... Does he address this?
Is this one hot? Doesn't rock your world or anything? Munchies are really solid. We'll go A tier on the Munchies. Oh, wait. There are two different ones here. I'm not sure which is which. Is this one hot? This one might be hot.
Yes, you can tell by the coloration.
I've
That's
never
the
had the
spicy
hot,
one.
so we're going to go ahead and put this back here.
Okay.
But these Munchies will go A tier, because I think this is the one that I've had. This, I don't know what this is.
He literally doesn't even try to explain it. Kyle, that makes no fucking sense. You could see right on this bag. Munchies consist of Sun Chips, which, do you even have the regular Sun Chips on here? I don't actually see the regular flavor of Sun Chips ranked, but one flavor of Sun Chips you got in B, and one you do have in A, which is fair. But you have Sun Chips. Then you have Doritos, which you ranked as D tier. Then you have Pretzels, which you ranked as D tier. Then you have Cheetos, which you ranked as F tier, but somehow, when they're all in the same bag together, all of a sudden they're an A tier food. How the f does that make any fucking sense, bro? Do you see what I mean about Kyle's logic just crumbling into fucking dust when it comes? Like, he must just be an idiot savant. The dude can talk about politics, but literally anything else, and he's like a fucking Dumb and Dumber-esque level dunce, walking around just like in a haze of stupid. Because that literally doesn't make any sense, does it? How can you take a bunch of chips that are D and F tier, mix them together, and all of a sudden you got an A tier snack mix? That fucking literally defies reason. That defies reason. That defies logic. I don't know what else to say. What else got F? We should probably at least look at that. So the baked Lay's, yeah, whatever. We already talked about that. Flamin' hot shit. What? What? All right, I'm done with this. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more, man. That is fucked up, Kyle. What is wrong with you, bro?